Shalom Aleichem.
Salam al-Masih. Salam al-Masih.
Okay. You mean like the Jesus, Isa alayhi salam.
Sure, yeah, the Messiah.
Okay. By the way, you said 500 people, right? That's the problem. That was the issue. You still like want to talk about that part?
Talk about what?
The idea that there was 500 witnesses, which keeps getting brought up.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
But,
So what do you
but what we're asking you is, why do you distrust Paul?
Why do I distrust Paul? Because Paul, you know, he disagreed with many Christians at his time about what? Tell me if I'm wrong. He disagreed with some Christians on the point that to keep the Jewish law or not, or
No.
which parts to keep, which parts to not. No.
No.
Okay, so did he support circumcision?
Circumcision in relation to what?
Like, well, what do you mean? It's an action. You cut some part of your thingy, you know? That's a circumcision.
No, but it has a context. Circumcision in relation to what?
No. Certain Jewish Christians, like those who are called Jewish Christians, and even there were certain Gentiles, and some Jewish Christians believed that the Gentiles that are coming into religion of Christianity, they should also keep those commandments. But Paul, for example, believed that some commandments are going to...
According to whom? What's your citation, friend?
Okay. Okay, 10 commandments, right? 10 commandments. Do you still keep that?
Yes.
So wait, is Sabbath part of it?
Yes, the Christian Sabbath.
So do you keep that?
Yes, this is why we go to church on Sunday. Sunday is the Christian Sabbath.
But there were certain laws during Sabbath that Jews had to obey.
Yeah, those are particularly for Israel as a body politic. But you're not actually getting to the point. You said that there. Hold on. You were the one who were making the argument that Paul is disagreeing with certain Christians who said that people just had to be circumcised. According to what? And according to what context?
What can you say again?
You are the one who are saying that Paul disagreed with certain Christians about circumcision. I said, according to what text and according to what context?
Okay, so the situation is like this. I've read it from somewhere, but I do not deal with Christianity on a level that I would have it in my side.
So
I'm not a
so you don't even know the argument? You don't even know what you're getting your argument from?
Okay, do you know Dan McClellan?
Huh?
Dan McClellan? He's a scholar of... Yes, but he's a scholar of Bible.
The Mormon who believes that Jesus is the brother of Satan?
Even if he is Mormon, he doesn't put his Mormon words into his video.
Yes, he does. That's kind of the whole point. He's a Mormon who tries to argue like an agnostic or an atheist, but he's a Mormon, dude.
Okay. So you asked me why I hate Paul, and that was my answer, because I've read that...
So if that's your answer, then don't give me Dan McClellan, give me a source.
Okay. What I said was Dan McClellan was bringing a source.
Give me his source. Give me his source then.
Okay, when I maybe in the next live I can bring it up. But
give it to me now.
Oh, my brother, how can I? Okay, I will look it up right now. Okay, I'm looking it up right now.
Good.
But he has thousands of videos. This is unfair to me, you know.
I'm not asking you to look up Dan McClellan, because Dan McClellan is not a source.
No, he gives.
Then if you're going to repeat Dan McClellan, then give me the source that Dan McClellan is using. Then, if you're going to simply repeat what comes out of a Mormon's mouth, prove it. Provide the source.
Okay.
If you say, Dan McClellan has a lot of videos, then You're the one who went to Dan McClellan, not me.
Okay, then for now, let's say I'm not sure on that. But another fact is he was the shaper of most of the theology of Christianity. Like, you know how most of the Bible consists of his letters. I mean, let's not make like absolute majority of the Bible, but a considerable amount of the Bible is just Paul's letters, epistles, etc.
So
Right?
what?
So the thing is, you had what's it called, companions, that people were around 12 people, right, who were disciples. So you had disciples of Jesus going around, and they were talking about Bible, they were writing about Bible, but for some reason they were talking about Jesus, but for some reason we don't have their letters, their recommendations.
So wait, hold on. So you're saying we don't have any of the writings of the apostles, of the 12 apostles?
You don't have on the degrees that you have from Paul.
No, I'm asking you, are you saying that we don't have anything from the 12 apostles?
No, you have some things, but not as much as you have from Paul.
So what?
The problem is when you base your religion on a guy who did not see Jesus while being a Christian. He lived his life.
Hold on. Let's pause there. See Jesus while being a Christian. That doesn't make any sense.
Did he see Jesus? Because I'm not sure if he did not see Jesus at all.
Does that go against Paul's credibility if he never seen Jesus as a Christian?
That's
He saw a
exactly
light.
what I was going to
That's
ask.
what he says. I saw a light came down to me. He said, "I'm Jesus."
That's not what we asked, my friend. Does it go against Paul's credibility? Does it make him unreliable if he didn't meet Jesus as a Christian?
So I will tell you. So I'm a Muslim, correct? So I'm a Muslim. So when I read Quran, I look at the credibility of Quran, and Quran speaks for itself. But in my opinion,
yes or no, bro?
well, no. Okay, let's say no. Let's say no. It is possible that
Okay.
God spoke to him, right?
Very
Okay.
good.
Okay, so all right, so bringing that up, that he didn't meet Jesus as a Christian, is a non-point. So what is an actual point that you have against Paul?
Let's talk about this. If he did not see Jesus during his
Where is that?
lifetime.
Why are you bringing up him not seeing Jesus again?
Okay, I'm gonna continue.
When you just released that, you
Okay,
just
no,
let
I
it go.
don't.
You just said that's not a good argument.
Okay, let me speak. No, not a good argument. In this, wait, listen. So he didn't. If he didn't see Jesus, but changed something in Christianity, would that make him unreliable?
All right, so let me ask you this: Where would you when you're saying if he didn't meet Jesus, but changed something in Christianity, where would you know that he's changing it from? Like where would you get the teachings of Christianity?
Okay. So because some part of the Bible. Okay, I will tell you this part. Wait. Let me find this verse. Wait.
Brother, it's simple, man. If you're asking if he changed Christianity, would that be a problem? My question is, where would we see Christianity to know if Paul changed it? Where would we read about it? Where would we read the teachings of Christianity?
Did Paul say that if
That's
somebody
not,
has
you asking me another question is not answering me.
No, this is my question. If you say yes, it will be an answer. I'm not sure about it.
Ali,
Yes?
Ali, you have a few more chances, my friend. And we're being very
Okay.
patient with you. Black Doctor was very patient with you. I'm being very patient with you. And I'm asking you a straightforward questions based off what you have said yourself. So, I'm going to ask last time. When you ask, if Paul changed Christianity, would that be a problem even though he didn't meet Jesus? My question to you is, where would you read about Christianity to know if Paul changed something or not? Where do you get the teachings of Christianity?
4 books.
Where?
4 books. The 4 books of the Bible.
Oh, the
Like
gospel. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
4 books.
Got it. The gospel. Okay, good. The gospel.
Okay.
So if Paul changed, so now let me answer you.
Okay.
If Paul changed what the message of the 4 gospels, right? The 4 books, the gospel, I would say that he's a false messenger. He's a
You would
false
say.
apostle. Would you agree?
Okay,
You would
fair
agree?
enough. Yeah. If the true Christianity was corrupted by Paul, he's a false prophet. I agree.
No. If Paul disagreed with what is taught in the gospel, in the 4 books, then he's a false apostle. Do you agree?
According to Christianity standard, yes.
No. It's not according to Christianity standards. It's according to your standard. Because you said if he changed something in Christianity, which is what you will find about Christianity from the four books, from the gospel. So I need you to give a straight answer here, because now you're playing games.
Even according
If
to
Paul
Christianity standards,
contradicted-
Paul is a Christian.
If Paul contradicted what was in the gospel, the 4 books, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, would that make him a false messenger?
Okay, it would.
Beautiful. So whoever contradicts the teachings of the 4 books is a false messenger, right?
So that's a false assumption you make.
Assumption?
He asked you
Did
a
I assume
question.
anything?
Because the first wait.
I'm supposed to ask you a question.
Four books were written. Some of them were written 200 years later. Correct or not? So
No.
John, I think.
If they were written,
No, but even nevertheless, it doesn't matter when they were written. You said that if Paul contradicts the 4 gospels, then he's a false messenger. So in the same way, if anyone contradicts the 4 gospels, they're a false messenger. Doesn't matter when they're written, according to you.
I know what GodLogic is going to say.
so
he's gonna
somebody
say
contradicts
Muhammad,
that. Are they a false messenger?
No, yeah. He's going to say Muhammad contradicted the 4 gospels, so
he?
he's no longer a prophet. He's
Well,
going to say
did
that.
he?
Oh, so
Yeah, you see, he's going to say that. I knew.
Do you,
see, he's
so
gonna
do you
say
see how? Hey, watch this, guys. So do you see how when you foresee the issue, you then begin to change and play games? Did you see that?
No, I said, wait. So, okay. Let me explain. If according to you, you have 4 books, right? You don't
According
have
to
the gospel. Okay.
According to who?
Wait. You're misunderstanding me. So, by your definition, you're a Christian. You believe in 4 books.
It's not
right?
by my definition. We asked
Okay, do you
you, why
believe in
do
4
you
books?
dislike Paul?
Do you
This
believe
wasn't-
that
this-
4 books?
What, hold on, Ali, relax. Hear the argument. We didn't tell you, hey, tell us why we shouldn't like Paul. We asked you, why do you not like Paul? Why do you
Because he
disbelieve him?
contradicted.
And
Because
the
he
answer that
contradicted.
you gave for why you don't believe in Paul is because he contradicts or changed the message of the 4 gospels, of the 4 books. And then you said, whoever, if he contradicted the 4 books, then he's a false messenger. That's your standard, not ours. But I can agree with you. If Paul disagreed, if he contradicted the 4 books, I would agree that he's a false messenger. I agree with you. So stay consistent.
Okay. I see. I see what you did.
You see?
I see how it is.
That's how it is, man. So you got
But-
Consistency.
you got
Okay.
you got to stay
I
consistent.
see how it is. Okay, personally, I believe that gospel was given to Jesus, because in Quran it says we gave gospel to Jesus, right? So I believe the correct.
I don't mean to cut you off again, but I'm only cutting you off because you're not addressing the issue here. I didn't ask you what you believe about the gospel. I didn't ask you what you believe about the Injil. If somebody contradicts the 4 gospels, right? The four accounts, the 4 books, are they a false messenger?
If they claim to follow that 4 book and they contradict it, then they are false prophet. If I say I follow Quran and bring something else, then I'm a false prophet. Like I say I follow Quran.
So I got you. So if I say, for example, I confirm the gospel, but then contradict the gospel, then I'm a false messenger, right?
If I say Matthew, John, Mark, Luke,
No.
these are correct.
If I contradict the gospel, if I confirm the gospel, yet I contradict the gospel, then I'm a false messenger, right?
I hope you don't bring it to Injil, because that's a different issue. But okay, yes.
He's the one who
Yes.
brought
Okay,
it.
good. Is the Injil the gospel?
Okay. Allah says in the Quran, we gave Injil to Isa.
Is the Injil the gospel?
We gave Injil to Isa. No, the current day gospel is
Is the
written by
Injil the
people.
gospel?
The current day Christian gospel, no.
What does Injil mean?
Injil is the one that was given to the.
What does Injil mean?
Okay, Injil by a word you mean the
Yeah.
word. The word in English would be gospel.
Thank you. So Injil is gospel. Does Muhammad say he confirms the gospel?
Okay, you know about Quran, some things, right? Do you know about Quran?
I know everything about it. Does Muhammad say that he confirms the gospel?
He says, I confirm the Injil that was sent to Isa alayhi salam.
No, not just okay. Was the gospel written? Was the gospel that was sent to Jesus, was it written?
To Jesus himself, not by others, not by companions or
So
etc.
Jesus wrote the gospel?
Jesus wrote with the revelation, just like Moses received the Torah.
Show me in the Quran where it says Jesus wrote the gospel.
Okay, he didn't write it by himself. Okay, I will show you. Quran, Bible, given to, not Bible.
I didn't ask about giving. You just said that Jesus wrote the gospel. Can you show me your Quran where it says Jesus wrote the gospel? Not that it was given to him, that he wrote it.
That's my opinion, but it says Bible was given to Jesus.
I don't care about opinions here. I care about facts. So did Jesus write the gospel or not?
Okay. Now I realize because Moses was given Torah, right? It was written down
Your
or
Quran
not?
doesn't say that. Your Quran don't say that.
Yeah, I know, but Moses was given the commandments, 10 commandments. It was tablets sent from heaven, correct?
You asked about the Torah though.
Yeah. But in Islam, we see the Injil and Torah together. That
No, you don't.
We do.
Those are two different books. Those are two different books according to the Quran.
Two different books in the same degree.
Okay, so who wrote the gospel? Did Jesus write it?
Injil is written from God's perspective, just like Torah is. In Torah, it says God says this, God says that.
Who wrote it?
God wrote it. God
Right,
wrote
good.
it.
Show me from the Quran that it says God wrote the gospel.
Okay, if God says, I gave something to Jesus, how can it be written 200 years later after Jesus?
Well,
Tell me this.
Because people 200 years later could write it.
What?
People 200 years later could write it. So I'm asking again, show me the Quran verse where it says Allah wrote the Injil.
Okay, wait. So I will. Okay. I see how it is. So the holy books revealed by God are Injil, Tawrat, and Zabur. Tawrat and Zabur are in your Old Testament. Both are to be expected from God. In those books, it says God said, God says this. Oh my sons, oh Israel, oh my people, etc. So by that assumption, we can assume that in a similar way, if Injil was given to Isa alayhi salam, it means Injil was also in that term.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you just say that the Torah and the Psalms are in my Old Testament?
Or some parts of it, I guess, according to my beliefs.
No, that's fine. The Torah and the Psalms are in my Old Testament. Beautiful.
Corrupted versions, yes.
Yeah. Wait, you said what?
Corrupted versions.
Wait,
yes.
you just changed it. So do I have the Torah and the Psalms in my Old Testament or not? Stop changing your answer.
Because Islam believes that scriptures were changed. You already know this.
No, you believe that. No, you believe that, not Islam. You believe that. You just said that the Torah and the Psalms are in my Old Testament. Is that correct?
I said that, yes.
Okay, good.
Wait, I cannot hear you. What? Oh, no.
The point is to not change your question. You said the Torah and the Zabur are in our Old Testament.
That you see in your Old Testament, yes. That's how you see it.
No, it's not how we see it. It's what you said. Don't change it.
Okay. You know what? Okay, that's what I said.
Very good.
I don't consider myself infallible. I can make mistakes. and the mistakes I make.
There's a difference between making mistakes and just lying. So again, back to the point, because the Torah and the Zabur and the Injil, the Gospel, are confirmed by the Quran. If the Quran contradicts the Injil, the Gospel, that it confirms, is the Quran false and is Muhammad a false prophet? Yes or no?
If Quran contradicts Injil that's mentioned in the Quran, then it is a false. Yeah. False,
No, that's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. We already. Yeah, I asked a specific question.
You're not asking genuine questions.
So it's because we've already defined what the Injil is. Avery already did it.
What's sent through Isa? I do not see an Injil.
Nope.
Stand he can.
Avery already.
How are you constantly going live and can never figure out how to do anything live?
This is ECAM. This is different.
Avery,
Yeah, all you have to do is click on it.
GodLogic.
Clicking on it.
How are you the only person in the world who clicks on it and it doesn't work?
I don't know, man. It's on my camera.
Mic is on.
Avery.
You got Skype? We can switch to Skype.
Hush.
I don't know if you got Skype.
No, it should be okay.
Avery,
Can
your
one of
mic's
the
on, brother.
brothers call
Let's
me?
see. There we go.
Can you
There you
brother
go.
call
There
me?
you go.
You think-
Hey, all professional now. What?
Yeah.
Do I hear?
Man, you got the dope background and everything, man.
Thanks, man.
Looking super professional. I'm gonna have to up my game. I sit there, say, back when everyone had garbage backgrounds, I went and like built myself one.
Yeah.
And now everyone's just looking way cooler than they
You gotta get up with the times, man. Gotta get up with the times.
Telegram.
This is the fun time when you have a hot mic.
Okay. Paul is back, I think. Are you back, Paul?
Yeah. Sorry, I had to deal with something that I didn't realize I was still on the panel. I apologize.
So Black Doctor does not allow us to speak about what you said because you were not here. Wait, may I say it?
Sure.
Whoa,
Bunny-
we have to finish what we were doing first. What the what? I ain't being sidelined here. So here,
Okay.
Avery you already went through it with Avery what the Injil is.
Okay. Injil was given to by. You see, we disagreed with him on something. He believed that if Allah sins,
No, wait.
What do you mean now?
Hold on.
I agree.
You didn't disagree with him. You affirmed it, and then once you realized that you stepped in it, you tried to change it. We are not letting you change. We're not letting you lie.
Something
You had
new.
already
He said-
hold on. You had already affirmed that the standard here is the Gospels.
Well, that's
For
not what I'm
Gospels.
talking about.
Yes, it is, because that's
I
what you went to. I've been here. Don't tell me what I have seen. So again, I'm not letting you lie. You said it was the four Gospels. So if someone contradicts the four Gospels,
While claiming to follow,
are they a true prophet? Yes or no?
if someone claims to follow the four Gospels but contradicts them, he's a liar. He's a false prophet. Yes.
So when did let's even take this. When did the Apostle Paul claim that he followed the four Gospels?
So he doesn't follow the four Gospels.
That's not what I asked you. What I asked you was if your standard is that if somebody follows the four Gospels, claims to follow the four Gospels, and then contradicts them, they're a false prophet. So we'll go by your standard. When did Paul claim to follow the four Gospels?
Oh, you're right. Because at the time of Paul, there was no Gospels. It was all written after him.
So again, you're making a false standard. So again, I'm going to ask you the question again without editing it.
Okay.
You had claimed that if somebody contradicts the four Gospels, then they are a false prophet. So did Muhammad and did the Quran contradict the four Gospels?
Did Muhammad claim to follow the four Gospels? I want you to lie
You
about it.
you didn't ask about claims. You even said that Paul didn't even claim to do it explicitly. So that claim of, oh, I have to claim to be this is already thrown out. So, it's already thrown out. The point is, do they contradict? Because that was the point that you had already stuck on, and we're staying with it. So I'm going to ask you the question again. Did Muhammad and did the Quran contradict the four Gospels? Yes or no?
The four Gospels, Mark, John, Paul, Mark, John, Luke, Matthew. Yes, Quran contradicted the four Gospels in many ways.
So according to the standard that we both raised and we both agreed on, then Muhammad and the Quran are false.
GodLogic added another standard. He said it is possible that Allah can give Jesus 200 years after his death. Like Allah can give Injil to Jesus 200 years after his death.
He didn't say that.
He said that.
Say that. No,
Didn't
he
you
did
say
not.
GodLogic?
No, he didn't.
Okay. Oh, he said that.
No, he didn't.
He did say that. Okay.
No, he
GodLogic, can you-
didn't. Don't you lie to my face when I've been here, bro.
In the Quran, it says this. Quran, Surah Al-Ma'idah, Ayah 46. And
No. You said that Avery agreed that he said that. No, he didn't.
No, I'm asking Avery, did you say that? I did not say he agreed to say that.
Avery's not here.
He left. So how can I say something that you're talking about what he
You were
said?
the one
I
who said that he said it. Oh my God.
And when he comes back to
again,
the
I asked you a straightforward question. So
yeah, right. Somebody wrote.
No.
Somebody wrote in the comments. He said,
Dude. According to the standard that you yourself set, is Muhammad and is Muhammad a false? Ali, I can't even get the question out. Ali, according to the standard that you set, is Muhammad a false prophet? Yes or no? Just be honest, man. And if you want to be honest, then we can move on to the next point because the argument is mute. Now answer.
Okay. First of all, somebody in the comments said a Christian person said it can be written. It was talked about writing when it can be written, and GodLogic, according to the guy in the comments, he said
Not ask
Bible can be written 200 years after. Injil, he mentioned
that.
You see,
I didn't ask you
GodLogic
that.
and I had a discussion that we agreed on. We agreed on certain points. We agreed that
That's
if
not
Muhammad,
what I asked you. That's not
because
what I
I didn't
asked
talk to
you.
you. I didn't talk to you about this. Why are you
You've been
claiming
talking with me for the past 30 minutes?
Because no, I was talking with GodLogic.
You talked with GodLogic for like 2 minutes.
Nope. He was asking. Wait, guys, in the comments, did I talk with GodLogic for 2 minutes or more than 10 minutes? Tell me.
You talked with GodLogic for 2 minutes while I was on another call. I've been talking with you for the past 15, dude.
No. I talked with both of you, but mainly I was discussing with GodLogic because he seems to know more than you.
He seems to know more than me. You know what? He's a sheikh. I'll grant that he knows more about Islam than me. But you know, even distraction aside, he says I'm his teacher in relation to church history. So point aside, answer the question. According to the standard that you set, Muhammad is a false prophet, right? Because he contradicts the Gospels.
Gospels. There is no Gospels in Islam. There is Gospel in Injil.
Who was the one who brought up the Gospels, me or you?
It was between me and Ivory. Why are you?
Who was the one who brought up the Gospels? Him, me, Avery, or you?
Me to Avery, not to you. I don't know you, bro. I don't literally.
So you brought it up. So you brought it up.
Bro, I don't know you.
Oh, I was
You're
the one who brought
asking
you
a
up.
question.
I was the one who brought you up.
Okay. I understand. Your question is.
So here, dude. How about this? If you're gonna keep from being honest, do you want to continue the conversation and talk with me, or do you want to be in the audience?
Okay. I'm talking with you then. Okay.
So
answer the
question.
No. Muhammad is not a false prophet.
What do you mean no?
No. You asked me a question. I answered no. You don't.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, unfortunately, it always gets to that point with Muslims.
When you literally get to the point that they've actually shot themselves and so they manifest?
Right, and then trying to backpedal or trying to evade questions, it always inevitably gets it always gets there.
1926. What's up? Hello? 1926. Okay.